It's a true privilege to be able to introduce to you Steve Elwart.
Thank you. God is good all the time. Cybersecurity is in many ways an unseen war. People don't understand the technology in many ways. It doesn't photograph well on the evening news. How many times can you show a picture of a box with blinking lights on it? And so we're trying to alleviate that. We are trying to get physical and cyber closer together. So I'm in a lot of venues where I'm in with these security guys, and I play more the role of an analyst. And, you know, the running joke is a security guy says, I am strong. The analyst says, I am smart. But we don't have good stories. And we sit around and we talk about these stories, and every once in a while I just want to get in the flesh and I want to say, there it was, just me and Osama. But I had a keyboard and I knew how to use it. Cyber warfare is conducted in small rooms behind the scenes. It's fought on two fronts. It's fought on foreign fronts and domestic fronts. And that makes it a real challenge for us. It's also asymmetric. And what that means is the two parties, the attacker and the defender, are not equal. One is usually weaker than the other. And that has been something that has happened for many, many years. Asymmetric warfare has happened lots of times. Lots of times. There's a low cost to attack and a high cost to defend. An average length of a virus that you'd get on your computer is about 154 lines of code. To defend against that virus takes anywhere from 5 to 10 million lines of code. Yeah. There's difficulty of attribution. You know, a lot of times you just don't know where this stuff is coming from. You don't know who is attacking you. And if you don't know who's attacking you, it's awful hard to seek retribution. That's the one thing that nuclear missiles have going for them, is they always leave a return address. You may not always know who pushed the button. You know, it may be a cargo container off the coast of the United States, but you know where it came from. It can be spread through all sorts of different ways. It can be spread through the internet, through email, just clicking on a link in email. The new thing now we'll talk about later is one of these jump drives, these little sticks you put in the side of your computer. Viruses are being communicated that way, and that has the intelligence industry community scared to death, because it's a brand new form of cyber warfare. It can go through what's called the supply chain. There are pieces of computer equipment now that are being sent out to companies that companies buy in the original packaging that have chips built inside where an attacker can bypass all the security. Okay, and the Chinese are very adept at doing that. It's also passed through, again, through the critical infrastructures. It's passed through the power grids. It's passed through water and dams. It's passed through the internet. Many different ways of doing it. So I want to talk a little bit about what we're facing.